In this tutorial video, I will show you how to use the simple search window to find a symptom in the repertory if you do not know where it is located. So on the keyboard, just press the question mark key or the function key F4. So I press here the question mark and it opens the simple search window. Let's do an example of a single word. So I start to type, for example, pregnancy. Pregnancy, and from the autocomplete list I select a word which is black, which means it is a word. Now by default the program searches root and branches. So even if I've selected the word pregnancy, it will still search all variations. So on the keyboard I press enter, or on Mac this is called the return key, and it will start my search. Or I could have clicked here on the start search button. Now by default the program searches in all my open documents, and my open documents are the documents which are open here in one of the tabs. Here at the left you see the search result, and you see how often it has found that word in these documents. So for example, in the Schooling synthesis it has found it 447, and in Luchtgeschäfte concepts, Alle Materie Medica Nozodes, etc. These were the documents I had open. So let me repeat. By default it searches the root branches, so all variations of a word, and by default it searches in the open documents. Now you can change this with the local options menu. So I click here at the right upper corner on the local options, and here you can change some settings. So for example, here this option, always search in the same place, all open documents. It means when I start a search, by default it searches in all my open documents. But if you do not like this, you can just change it, for example, in the current document only. That means when I'm in the repertory and do a search, it will search in the synthesis only. So let me keep it here on all open documents, and I close here my local search options window again. So I have here a list of all the symptoms in the synthesis. If I want to go to one of them, I just double click on it. So for example here, mind, awkward, drops things. I just double click on it and I go to that document. So I go here to the synthesis, to that symptom. Okay. Now if I want to do another search, I can press on the keyboard again the question mark or the function key F4, and it will open the search window completely empty. So it has deleted my previous search. If I click here on the search tab, it will keep my search result. See, so in the search tab, it has still here the search result with at the left here the table of contents of the books where it has found it. Let me go here to the synthesis again. So to show you, if on the keyboard I press the question mark key or the function key F4, it will open the search window again, but it has deleted my previous search. So let's do another example. So let's say I want to find specifically vomiting during pregnancy. So I start to type vomit and press enter again, and then pregnant. And it doesn't matter if I type pregnancy or pregnant, because it will search automatically the root branches. Now before I start my search, let me show you here this button. It mentions search in open documents only. So if on the keyboard I would have pressed here enter, let me do it, I search here in open documents only. Now let's say you don't find what you're searching for and you want to expand your search through other documents. Or let's say you want to search through your whole RadarOpus library. I click here at the top and I say all documents. when I click on it, it will immediately start a new search, but now it was searched through my complete RadarOpus library. So here at the left you see all the repertories where it has found this combination of vomiting and pregnancy. These are all my materia medicas, and if you scroll down it will also show you journals, therapeutics, etc. Now let's say I see here a book where I want to go to. I click once on it, and at the right it will show you here the search result from that document. But this is not really that document itself. To really go to that document, I just double click on one of these symptoms, and then I really open that document in a tab and I go to the text itself of that book.